So today we're gonna learn ENHYPEN's No Doubt. Look at the Korean lyrics and study Korean through the lyrics. This is one of my favorite ENHYPEN songs of all time. I've listened to it at least 100 times, 200 times, and we're going to look at the lyrics together and be able to improve our Korean while we learn the lyrics. Starting with Girl Where You At? 해가 떠서 질 때까지. So 해 is Korean word for sun. Okay. 떠서 지다. 떠서 지다 means up and down, rise and fall. That's what 떠서 지다 is. 까지 is until something. So what is it saying? Until the sun comes up and down, rise and fall. Guys, what part of the day does sun exist? Is it the nighttime or the daytime? So they're referring to daytime in a more poetic manner, if that makes sense. Rather than say, girl, where are you at during the daytime? They're saying from the moment the sun comes up until it falls, 난 계속 불안해. 난 is me. 계속 is continuously. Anyone know what the word 불안해 is? This is a little bit higher level Korean word. 불안해 is anxiety, anxious, nervous, anxious. It's a mix of those different emotions. So what is it saying? Girl, where you at? From the time that sun is up until the sun goes down, I'm anxious. Why? Why is he anxious from the time that sun is up and sun is down? Because why? ENHYPEN boys are what? If you know the lore, then you know. They're vampires. What do vampires hate? They hate the sun. You know, they can't stand the sun. So that's why he's like, girl, where you at? I'm anxious during the daytime. And then by the end of the day, so around the time that sun is almost falling, Edward Cullen like, ow! Anyway, 미치겠어. 미치겠어, you might be familiar with this. 미치다 is crazy. 미치겠어 is kind of saying, I'm going crazy. So by the end of the day, 미치겠어. I'm going crazy and I miss you. 눈부신 낮은. 눈부신. So rather than trying to learn every single Korean word as a chunk, it's better if you could break it down. 눈 in Korean, it could be multiple things. Snow, but it could also mean eyes. 눈, 부신. 부시다 is kind of referring to sparkling or breaking. But when we say 눈 부시다, when you connect eye with the word 부시다, it means something's too bright. Like, it's too bright for my eye. 눈부신, and it's an adjective here. That is daytime in Korean. So the bright daytime, 내겐. For me, 내 is another form of me. 영원 같은 waiting. 영원 is eternity. This might be a good word to learn if you are interested in Korean lyrics because, you know, songs oftentimes talk about eternal love, eternity. So 영원 is a very good word to learn. And 영원 같은 waiting. 같은 is like something. So the sparkling daytime for me is like waiting eternally. Does that make sense? 가혹한 이 fate. Another high level word right here. 가혹하다 is very difficult vocabulary for harsh. But harsh does not contain every meaning of 가혹하다. 가혹하다 is cruel, harsh, all of those in one. And he's saying the fate is so cruel and harsh. Because what is the fate? It's the fate that he's a vampire and he loves human. That's why the daytime is so cruel to him. You see? And 너를 그리는 daydream. This one's a romantic lyrics. 너 is what? You in Korean. 그리다 is drawing, daydream. So he draws her in his daydream. How romantic. He doesn't just crave, he draws her in his dream. Very artistic. And now we go to the pre-chorus. So basically the verse is saying that he's a vampire and he cannot meet the girl during daytime and he's craving and he's anxious and he's going crazy because of this harsh fate. Yes. 널 원하면 원할수록. So 널 is shortened for 너를. This is for Korean learners, this might be confusing. You might be like, why is there so many different forms of me and you? So 너, you might be familiar. 너 is same 너 here. 너 means you. But 너를 and 너를, do you see the 너를 and 널? It's same thing. The reason why they changed it like this is because you know how when you sing, you sometimes shorten the words? It's kind of like that. So 너를 and 너를 same. 원하면 원할수록. Do you know what won is? Even though you guys might be familiar with won as Korean currency won, the one here is wanting. It's so easy to remember, guys. The one, it doesn't have any connection, by the way. It's just coincidence. It doesn't literally have any connection. But 원하다 is wanting. This is something that you can never forget. If anyone asks you what is wanting something, is 원하다. Okay? 원하면 원할수록. What it's saying is, as I want and crave more and more, 뭐 하면 뭐 할수록. What it's saying is, as I do something and I keep doing. So basically, as I crave you more and more, I feel so lonely. 시작된 이 망상들은. 시작 is start. 망상, this one's a difficult Korean. 망상 is delusions. Basically, delulu, you know. 시작된 이 망상들은. By the way, I don't know how many of you guys are interested in learning Korean, but when you learn a language, it's really easy to remember if you come up with a very creative story for it. What I'm saying by this is going to be terrible, but if I were you, this is how I would learn Korean. You see the word 망상 is delusion, right? But it's such a difficult word to memorize. What I would do is then, 망. I think there's a BT21, you know the BTS character named 망, okay? And then 상, it's kind of like my name, Hyosang. So imagine, you know, me falling in love with the BTS character 망. That's like delulu behavior, correct? So 망상 is delusion. So, you know, like, I know it sounds crazy what I'm doing right now, but if you do this, it's really easy to remember vocabularies. So 시작된 이 망상들은. So these delusions that begin, 끝까지. 끝 is end. One easy way to remember 끝 is 시작 is beginning and 끝 is end. When you're ending something, in Korean, what do? Have you ever seen people do this? 끝, they clap and they say 끝. It's kind of saying it's over, you know, it's the end, like the end. So 끝 is the end. And 끝까지 means until, 까지 is until the end. 날. What was 날? Do you see the 널 here? 널 is what? It's shortened for 너를. And basically saying you. 날 is what? 나를. It's basically saying me. Yeah. Don't overcomplicate things. Until the end, pushing me. So there's an irony here where even though it says me here, they're saying me here. Again, there's going to be a lot of those things where they repeat the same thing they said in Korean and English. It doesn't always connect. Because sometimes if you leave out the Korean part in English, it becomes a little bit confusing. So these delusions that started, push me until the end. And he's saying, push me. Yeah. And 지옥. 지옥 is what? 지옥 is hell. 같은, as we learned right here. 영원 같은, 지옥 같은. You might see this word 같은 a lot in songs because 같은 is like. I believe this is simile? What is that English term? When you say something like something. Bright like star. You know how that is a literature device that you could use? So what they're saying is 시간 is time and 지옥 is hell. And 같은, what they're saying is this time that's like hell. Okay? 난, what was 난? All this 나 variations are all me. Okay? Just see the 나 and you could just recognize it as me. 난, me, 깨달아. I realize. During this hard times, I 깨달아. I realize. 낮이 됐건 밤이 됐건 낮 is daytime, 밤 is nighttime. Okay? 의심 없이. This is a very key word. 의심 is doubt. And what is a song? No doubt, right? 의심 없이. If you know the song No Doubt, you should never forget the Korean word 의심. Because why? This is literally the line before the chorus. 의심 없이 I love you. 의심 is doubt and 없이 is what? Without. So even the song title is No Doubt, the technical title should be Without Doubt, if that makes sense. So without doubt, I love you. Doesn't matter whether it's day or night. And what it's saying is like, I crave you more and more. But I realize doesn't matter if it's day or nighttime. Without doubt, I love you. And here's the thing, guys. Now we go to the chorus. This is the really fun part. Ain't no doubt. There ain't no doubt. 넌 나의 답. Okay, so 답 is answer. What is 넌 and 나? 너 is you and 나 is me. You are my answers. Ain't no doubt that you're my answer. No worries. 난 is also me, right? 괜찮아. 닝닝닝닝닝. What is 괜찮아? No, actually, there's a bunch of different songs for this. 괜찮아 is it's okay. Yeah. Basically, you could use it to yourself or you could use it to someone else. I'm sorry I'm going off. But if you're learning Korean, you should be able to learn 괜찮아. So 괜찮아. Anyway, 괜찮아 is it's okay. So no worries, I'm fine is what he's saying. 난 괜찮아. 널 원해. Want is what? Did we learn earlier? What was want? It's wanting. One is wanting. 널 I want you. 원해. 괴롭지만. 괴롭다 is like, painful. Why is it painful? Why is it painful? Why is it painful, guys? Why is it painful? You know, not only is there love, but they're vampire. And it goes to the next sentence, guys. Right here. 날 태워 증명해. Baby, no doubt. So here's the key kick. Guys, this is a kick of the song. 날 is what? Me. 증명 is proof. And 태워 is burn. So I prove myself by burning. What is he doing? He's a vampire, but because he loves the girl, he goes into the sun and proves himself even though his skin is burning. It's like this burning of the skin is the proof that he's really loving her. I burn myself to prove that baby, no doubt I love you. Do you guys see? Like the lyrics are so, the lore goes crazy, you know? Ain't no doubt. You're my answer. 넌 나의 답. No worries. I'm fine. Why is he saying fine? Okay, imagine that scene like the skin's burning. Like, no worries. I want you, even though this is painful, I burn myself and I prove it. And we go even more. No exit. There's no exit to this love. 갈증의 낫. 갈증 is a very difficult Korean word. 낫 is, again, is daytime. 갈증 is thirst. What is he thirsting for? Not water. What is he thirsting for? He's vampire. What is he gonna crave for? He's craving for that blood. He want that blood. 갈증의 낫. So daytime, he's craving that blood. And 본능 is instinct. 원해. What is one again? Is wanting. 원하다 is wanting. 후. 너만. 너 is you. The man is like just or only. My instinct is only craving you. During what? Thirsty for blood. And then 널 원해. Again, one is wanting. Wanting what? 널. You. I want you. 괴롭지만 painfully. 날 태워 증명해. Baby, no doubt. I burn myself and I prove. Baby, no doubt. Sorry, I should calm down. I need to calm down, or else I seem like too much of a fanboy, even though I kind of am. Anyway, isn't this lyric so good? So, and then the pre-chorus go, no doubt, baby, no doubt. 날 태워. It's I burn myself and prove, baby, no doubt. And okay. The song's not over yet. We go into verse 2. What was verse 1 talking about? We were talking about how during daytime he suffers so much, right? And he's burning himself. Now, verse 2, and we go a little bit rated R. It's not necessarily rated R, but now we talk about then what happens during the nighttime. 밤이 내리면. This is a very poetic line. 밤 is nighttime, okay? 내리면. 내리다 is falling. But in Korean, you could say, it's nighttime. But another way to describe night is the night falls. Do you know why we say night falls? It's kind of, if you look at the sky, you know how the during the daytime it was bright, but the darkness slowly falls over the sky as like a curtain. That's why we're saying the 밤이 내리면. So the night is falling. And 날이 섰던, this 날 is different. This is not me. This is knife edge. The edge of my 마음. 마음, does anyone know what 마음 is in Korean? 마음 is mind or heart. But you might have learned the term 마음 as 마음. But right here it says 맘, as if it's like a mom. But in Korean language, especially when you sing, we sometimes shorten the words. And as someone who's learning Korean, it might be difficult for you to recognize that word. So best way to do it is speak it, and then you'll be able to tell. Yes, it could also mean heart, but 마음 doesn't ever mean physical heart. It talks about emotional heart. Does that make sense? So the edge on my heart or on my mind, 널 아는, 안다 is hugging. 순간 is moment. 즉시 is instantaneously. So the moment that I hug you instantaneously, yeah, I'm good enough. 다른 사람. 사람, anyone know what 사람 is? So love in Korean is 사랑. I think you guys all know that. 사랑해. Love is 사랑. Slow down. Okay, sorry. I think I'm going too fast. 사랑 is love, right? Do you know what person is? Is 사람. I don't know if you guys know Wave to Earth song called Love. The first verse of that song says, actually, we could later learn Wave to Earth songs. That might be really nice. But anyway, 사람 and 사랑 is very similar pronunciation. And just think of it as humans can't exist without love. By the way, I don't want to make wrong theory. They're not sounding similar because of other reason. The words just happen to sound similar. Maybe there's a historical reason, but it doesn't have a grammar reason why they sound similar. Anyway, so 사람 is person. 다른 is different. How do you remember 다르다? 다르다. Guys, you actually already know more Korean than you think. Are you guys familiar with the ITZY song 달라 달라? 난 정말 달라 달라. Anyone know what song I'm talking about? That 달라, it means different. The song saying I'm different. 달라, 다르다. All this 달 is different. Well, 달 could also mean moon, but like 다르다 in a verb form is different. So different person. 처럼 is like. So just like a different person. 손. I feel like some of you guys might know this. 손 is hand. 손. 끝. Remember earlier, what did I say? 끝 was? 끝 means the end. What is the end of hand? We're talking about the tip of the hand. 손끝 is tip of the hand. 쉽게 녹지. 쉽게 is easily. By the way, I'm not
At MISC 1988 has become a member.
Thank you so much for joining, homies. Thank you. By the way, I'm intentionally not teaching you guys all the words in detail. I think it might be better for me to teach you the easier words, because if I try to push all the vocabularies into your brain right now, you're not going to remember all of them. So the difficult ones, I'm intentionally just going lightly over, and the easier ones that you could possibly learn, I'm going to give you a little bit more in detail. Yes. 쉽게 녹지. 쉽다 is easily, and 녹다 is melting. Basically, the moment I hug you, yeah, I'm good enough. Just like I turned into a whole different person, I melt at your fingertips. Melt at your fingertips. Okay, at nighttime? Okay, tell me what you want. Who's saying that? You know, the boy, the vampire is saying, tell me what you want. 원하면, again, 원하면 is what? Want is wanting. 내 사랑. Oh, right here. As we just described earlier, 사람 is person. 사랑 is what? Is love, right? If you want, 내 사랑, my love, 언제 얼마든, anytime, any amount, I could prove it. Okay. 100번, 100 is 100 times in Korean. 아니, no, not 100 times. 더 is more. 1000번 is 1000 times. 더 is more. Replay, girl. What are we doing 100,000 times? That I'll leave up for your imagination. What are they proving the love during nighttime 100 and 1000 times? I don't know, like high five. they're high fiving, you know, like yay. Anyway, and we go back to the pre-chorus. What do you mean you wish that was you? What do you mean? So a good word to learn here is 백 and 천. You know, 100번, 1000번. 100 is 100, 1000 is 1000. 달콤했던 밤을 지나. 달콤. Anyone know there's a Spotify playlist called 달콤 Cafe? You might not be familiar. I don't know if you guys are familiar with 달콤. 달콤 means sweet. Yes. And what is sweet? 밤, the nighttime. After the sweet night. I don't know what they did during the nighttime, but I guess it was sweet. 지나, past that. 널 보내. 보내다 is sending. Sending who? 널, you. I send you. Again, 다시. 멀어지는 is getting far. 너를, who? You. 따라 is follow. 스며들어 is melting inside you. You're smearing. Crazy. And then, okay, this is kind of difficult. 반복되는 시차? From here on, the lyrics become a little difficult. 반복 is repeating, and 시차 is time difference. It's a very difficult word for time difference. Kind of time zone difference. Why do they have time zone difference? Because vampires, they live during the nighttime, and humans, they live during daytime. So there's a time zone difference. Do you see what I mean? And it's repeating. The repeating time zone difference, 난 깨달아. I realize. I realize what? 낮이 됐건 밤이 됐건 not daytime or nighttime without doubt. 의심 없이. 없이 is no, and 의심, what did I tell you? 의심 is what? 의심 is doubt. So without doubt. So technically it's not saying without doubt, it's saying doubt without. In Korean we say the other way around. 의심 is doubt. Doubt without. I love you. And then we go where? Ain't no doubt. 넌 나의 답. And it's the same. Yes. I burn myself and prove you. Baby, no doubt. So yes, that is ENHYPEN's No Doubt explained. There's a lot of good Korean words you could learn here. I would say while you listen to the song, the keywords that you could focus on is day and night. The song keeps talking about day and night. 밤 is night and 낮 is day. Where is 낮? 낮이 됐건 밤이 됐건. So you could remember, you can't remember all the verses, but at least you could remember the pre-choruses. 낮이 됐건 밤이 됐건. The 낮 is day or night. Without doubt, I love you. Okay, you get the idea. 원하다. There's so many wanting in this song. 원할수록 원해. One is what? If you paid attention to the class, I think you will never forget this. What is 원하다 in Korean? 원하다 is wanting, craving. Yes. Nice. We'll do. Can I sing the song? Sure. I'm not gonna post this on YouTube. I'm gonna cut this part out. But if you want to listen to my cover of No Doubt, I think I posted somewhere on TikTok a long time ago. But okay. Before I sing, let me wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what other song you want me to teach and review. I think it's very fun. It doesn't have to be ENHYPEN. It could be any idol group, any song that I enjoy, you guys enjoy. But thanks so much. Thank you. Nice.